Alright, let's see if souls work now. I think I've got it figured out. Yep, there we go. Nice.
Hey, man.
Hey. How's it going?
Good.
With a couple of tries, I managed to defeat the shadow chess pieces now. It's first time this early in the game for me. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it after that.
You're not sure what to do with your life now.
Bee Queen. No. Toadstool, that's what. A fun time,
No,
damn.
we should totally fight the Bee Queen.
What about Bee Queen?
Isn't that the next boss?
Well, I defeated her in this one, so the next boss is Toadstool, I suppose, or Fuel Weaver, depending. At the moment, I'm planning Bee Queen. God, Toadstool. That's the one I want to work on next, but we'll see how it goes. I dropped a whole bunch of stuff when I was doing the clockwork fights, and I'll have to get it all back.
No.
Was it in this backpack? No. So the biggest thing is like locating her. Oh, this is the backpack, I think. I guess I... And apparently jelly beans are really good for Wortox, which was something new.
Really now?
Yeah, because I thought that it was a food item, right? Because it kind of looks like you eat it, right? So I thought, yeah, it says eat, right? So I thought every food item only gave Wortox half the usual value that it would for other characters, but apparently that's not the case for jelly beans. Okay, I'm getting rid of this backpack.
Regenerate his health even more, so you can become even more tanky.
Yeah, it seemed to work pretty well for the clockwork fight. Or there's this shadow chess pieces something. Okay, I'm on this side.
Wickford can eat jelly beans too.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. Jelly beans seem to be in that special exemption category. I can see I added the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you're the first sub, so I put you on the Hall of Fame. Like I said I would. I don't know what happened to my grass, so I'm just gonna have to pick it again. And then the next thing I need to do is find Toadstool. So, God Emperor, what have you been doing in DST?
I haven't been doing much in DST.
What have you been playing?
Nothing really.
Oh, okay.
I guess you can start. I guess I have been playing Kingsway though.
Kingsway?
Yeah.
What kind of game is that?
It's the roguelike.
Hmm. Let me do a brief search on that.
Alright.
Kingsway on Steam. Please don't autoplay videos. That's a pixel art game. It's the #1 operating system for daily tasks such as skeleton smashing, loot organizing. So, oh, I think you've mentioned this game before, right? It sort of emulates an operating system?
Yeah.
How novel. So what else should I grab before going down? It's about to be winter. Well, it's not that close. I'll have enough time. So I guess. Jelly beans. I guess I'll just grab a couple football helmets. Are you looking for the pigskin clothes? Oh no, you are Wigfrid, so you would never need that. Yeah, so I finally got the mod for the instant soul usage working. Apparently what I did wrong was I have that mod that auto-enables and disables mods. It has like a configuration or a profile for enabling and disabling certain mods. And if you don't add it to that mods list, it will just keep disabling it when you restart the game, no matter how many times you actually...
oh, you're trying that batch mod enable?
Yeah, it was called batch mod, wasn't it? Alright. Alright, I was also interested in getting a through the site club for walking, I think. Do I have to bring anything special for that? So I'm just wondering if... Oh no, it doesn't even require any gems, but it does require log suits, okay. I mean living logs, yeah. Right. I figure if I'm going to be bebopping around down there, exploring and trying to find Toadstool, might as well get something to increase my speed. Alright. Let's head on down. Because the first thing I need to do is actually locate Toadstool. What causes Toadstool to like change locations? Is it only after you destroy it once, or is it a timed thing?
I think it's after you destroy them.
Okay. So then I won't have a problem like finding Toadstool, but afterwards, like, after I spend 20 days preparing, it moves somewhere else. Here, this 5% football helmet is more trouble than it's worth. Oh, I didn't bring a lantern down, did I? It's gonna be awkward. Oh, that's right, I don't have to drop them anymore. I just need to remember to press R. Let's see here. What goes on over here? Stealing your rocks. Oh, you were trying to get rocks as well. I need just one more, I think. Oh, wait, no, I need flint. If I get flint, then I can make myself my own. Alright. Thanks. Make a pickaxe here. Ah, yeah. I probably should just get rid of the thulecite crowns and stuff.
I'm
Put
going to
'em
get rid
here
of
ready
the
to exit.
Thule stuff.
Well, I don't need to carry them with me. I had thulecite armor and a thulecite crown. Just using up space in my inventory, though. At first, when I saw you unequip the football helmet, I was like, why? But then I noticed Wortox's ability and learned something new. Oh, yeah. If you're talking about for the tentacles. Wortox has a really easy time of healing compared to other characters, I guess. That's 20 for 20. He can only hold 20 souls, so you have to be careful when you reach that number and get rid of them. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is you'll just drop half of them when you exceed 20. Alright,
We'll just
so...
eat the souls then.
Yeah, I did eat this all. Spitter. Now I can do that. So, these things are supposed to guarantee a fossil, if I'm not mistaken. No, 2 fossils, maybe?
Not the spider dens?
Yeah.
Well, I know they dropped at least 1.
They dropped 2 for me here, but yeah. It could be like 100% chance for 1, and then like a 50% chance or something for a second.
Probably.
Okay. I wanted to see about clearing some of these out. How quickly you can reliably get all of the fossils that you need. Whoa. Oh, bad spider. Bad spider.
What are the spiders doing to you, man?
Oops. No worse than what these shadow creatures are. The Wortox no armor run.
Oh boy, that sounds fun.
There was a spitter. Oh, come on. That was cheesy. Got hit by Charlie. Need those Winona perks, you know? You're down here alone without anything.
Yeah, we all know how much Winona can build those catapults.
I wanted it for that free extra hit. From Charlie. Yeah, what happened was my Magiluminescence ran out of fuel. Okay, drop two of the fossils again. Yeah, so this one only dropped one fossil. So it does look like it's a bit random. Oop. That one is a bit... Let's actually get some armor going on here. Gotta get this guy. Stop hitting me. Those are the... I think those are my least favorite. They're even worse than the jumpers, the spitters. I'm not saying that to like meme on Spider.
Because you need a lot of speed just to dodge them.
Hello, Alexander. Just trying to get some fossils here. Oh, that's a Terrorbeak. Alright. Seems that Nightmare Cycle is in full swing. Let's not be in here. How about that? Ooh boy. A lot of stuff going on over here. Please don't get stuck. Nope.
What are you doing now?
Trying to avoid getting stuck between stalagmites. Ones that are placed too close together on the map, but you can't tell that from the mini map kind of thing.
Well, stop getting stuck in them.
Well, I have to look at the main map to see if I'm stuck. Like, you can't tell if you're just looking at the game map. You can't always tell if you're going to be able to make it through in between two things. No, that was the problem. Yeah. Am I? 3 of them? Okay, forget this. I'm gonna go back up and get more living logs, I think. Or maybe I should just make a ham bat. Probably should make the ham bat. That was like 1 dark sword, and I'm gonna be insane, so that means I'm gonna have to constantly fight shadows at the very least. Sorry to bother, but how do you use voice chat, or what app do you use? My friend and I are going to play, and it is his first time, and I want to help him in the game. I use Discord. Fun time down.
Like, Discord's easy to set up.
I suppose a more old school alternative would be Skype. That's what a lot of people used before Discord kind of came on the scene. And then if you have a TeamSpeak server, that was another option for voice.
Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend TeamSpeak. I mean,
You have
Skype,
to pay
I guess
for the
you can
server.
use.
I really do like this mod. It makes healing on demand so much easier. can't make up my mind with those rocks. So it's an interesting thing to look at, you know. Let's say to use magiluminescence, you have to also factor in how much time you spend needing to obtain the fuel to use it. Does that or does that not like make up for the amount of time you save in moving from location to location? Do you have any meat? Yeah, we do. Okay. I also need to prefab a golden pickaxe here. There. Hambat time. I'm gonna be taking gold with me instead of flint. Oh wait, do we not have a gold? Yeah, here we go. And I probably should also bring a lantern. It's good for emergencies at the very least. Because when my magiluminescence runs out of fuel.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, a hambat doesn't break.
Yeah. If you don't have ready access to resources to build another weapon. You can use it right up until the point where it's worse than a spear. Still better than your fist, though. You found Dragonfly. I want to train him a bit before you fight her or something. Oh, yeah. You can always just jump in God mode, right?
Yeah.
You get to make all the mistakes without needing to worry about resetting every single time. How many fossils is it for the skeleton? Is it 7 or is it 8? It's 8. Okay, I need one more.
No idea.
Close says it's 8. It's a nice even number. I'm glad it's not 7. Alright, we're about to see the power of Wortox in action as I leap across this chasm here, hopefully. Wait, 80 fossils? Wait, am I not close enough to do this? Curses. Oh, that was the wrong place anyway. Okay. Just kidding. Here. So there are a lot of dens here. Oh my word. It's a spitter. Oh, not another one of these guys. The worst spiders around. The spitters are annoying because they'll, like, apparently they have a decent amount of health and you really can't stun lock them. And they have a ranged attack.
I mean, if you're a webber, those spitters are pretty useful.
I guess they would be, because you can befriend them, right?
Yeah.
I don't play Weber at all, really, I don't think. I'm trying to remember the last time I played him. So, I'm definitely not too familiar with the Weber cave strats.
Yeah, I guess if you're a webber, it's be a pretty good idea to actually just keep the spitters around. Let's fire a gang of them every time you raid a boss.
I wonder if setting them on fire would be an ideal solution here. Setting the spitters on fire. I'll make a torch just in case I find another one. Yeah, there's one. Let's see, can it get through? Oh. Okay, he missed that time. Hey, you can dodge the attack.
I mean, you can, but you need a lot of speed.
I mean, I was... Yeah, okay, this is not so good.
Unless you're talking about the spitters. Not the spitters.
Doesn't let them chill out here a bit, I think. Well, I'm running out of armor because of the spitter. It's built-in damage that's difficult to avoid.
Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, there's a spitter again. God, they really do not give up easily. I know the inventor and the explorer. I'm not sure what that means.
The inventor and the explorer?
Yeah. That's what I'm just gonna say goat said. I'm saying goat because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce the rest of it. Alright. Quite true, quite true. Oh, depth worms, huh? Sounds like it. Oh my word.
Worms now.
Yeah, and the spitters. And the insanity.
That doesn't sound too good.
It's terrible. Well, the fire works. It's just I can't be chased by 20 other things at the same time when I'm doing it. Yeah, this could be a dangerous place to fight depth worms in. So I'm gonna try to get out of here.
Yeah, at least you have Imaginum Luminescence.
Yeah, that's at the moment, anyway. But just like getting cornered is terrible. Oh, there goes my armor. I left my lantern back there as well. Curses. That's a good point. I don't have any backup now. Let's see if I can find where they spawned. Should be somewhere around here, right? Oh, come on, not the spitters again.
Oh, what are they doing to you this time, man? It can't be that bad.
They're still out here after me.
Wow.
I can't seem to avoid them. I haven't like figured out what the best approach is. Here we go. Like dealing with them. Maybe a fire staff? An ice staff. I've got the ice staff. I think I'm gonna try just freezing them while I deal with everything else. Now I can use, because Because that's the problem. Like, usually when I encounter one, there are like 3 other spiders trying to eat me at the same time. So, if I freeze one... Where is it? Attack it. There. Bloody hell. Depth worm at the same time. Oh, see? That's what I mean. They do not... I guess I'm used to the aggro range that a regular spider has. Spitters do not give up nearly as quickly. As a matter of fact, I think it's still after me. Let's see here. Well, that depth worm sure as hell is. Yeah, see, right there it is. It's still here. It's still after me. Okay. Attack. No, it won't attack the spitter. Loves the depth worm. Will not attack the spitter unless I force it to. There we go.
Oh, the game just gotta be difficult, man.
Well, I was using force attack and everything, and it did not want to attack the spitter. It just wanted to attack the depth worm. So. Oh, yes. It is indeed Nightmare Cycle, isn't it? Phase. Wild. Why do they call it the wild phase? Like, I don't hear it referenced as the wild phase anywhere else, really. Too much stuff here. We have 67 ice in the ice box. You even know the exact percentage of freshness one has, 79. Too bad there isn't a weapon that you can fuel with nightmare fuel. That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably. All they could fix though is that nightlight.
Well, the reason I was kind of attracted to the idea of a weapon like that is because it'd be the perfect thing to use down here in the ruins, right? You're down here, you really don't have access to a lot of the resources for the other weapons, but you would be able to build or like refuel a weapon like that with nightmare fuel that you gather. I mean, I guess they give you fair warning. It is a spitter den, isn't it?
Yeah.
It even shows it on the map. It says, "Here there be spitters." It would be nice if I could stop getting hit all the time by these. Oh, look, it's my friendly neighborhood obnoxious spitter. How very annoying. Okay. At the moment there's nothing else here, so I'm gonna start it on fire. Let's see what happens. Yep, that works. Uh-oh. Another obnoxious spitter here. Oh, yes. We can count on them to destroy my armor. Yeah, it is brutal fighting spitters. I mean, granted, I took way more damage than I had any right to. Just from shadows, but wow. Spitters are ugly. Toadstool of Hamlet launched today with 2 new characters. Well, well. I'll have to check that out tomorrow. I haven't played Hamlet in a while. It was like mid-January was probably the last time I played it. So yeah, probably a lot of development since then. It's hard to keep up with all of it, honestly.
Yeah.
Or at least to a good level of proficiency. I like to have like a feeling for things. Like to introduce a new character. I want to play with it through a couple of in-game years before I like pass judgment on it. It just seems to be more valuable that way. Anything short of that and it's just like a press release. Yep. All of my armor's gone. What am I to do?
Absolutely nothing.
Battle helms? Do you have any extras? Because yeah, I could go for some. Oh wow, that's a lot of battle helms. Thank you. That'll work better than pigskin or football helmets. And I don't think I need jelly beans. I'm not going to take those down with me. If you want to do something with them, feel free. Oh yeah, and we have enough fossils here now to build a skeleton. Where should I put it? I thought I was able to automate this before. Is it like this? Oh, right click, there we go. I was left clicking. And it's the wrong one. Well, we have the fossils anyway. Does seem to be the best way to go about getting them, even if you do have to fight spitters. And we do have Thulicite up here, which I should actually take down. It's not that useful. Up top. I suppose you could repair walls or something with it. Oh, the Inventor and the Explorer were the 2 new characters for Hamlet. Oh. Now I will have to take a look at that. All right. Need to make another lantern here. So the best option for dealing with the spitters is just to light them on fire. The thing is, you do need to have kind of like undivided attention when doing that. You only have so much time to fight it before the fire is extinguished. So where might Toadstool be? I wish I remembered where I found...
Toadstool can be anywhere, man.
Isn't it located towards the center, though? Like, it's never... I was gonna say, it's never in the outskirts, the areas where you spawn into the caves. But I could be wrong. I don't look for it nearly enough. Like, this here looks promising. There's a tentacle here. But no Toadstool.
Guess not.
I think... Oh, here was the other one. There's one Toadstool over there. And that was sort of in the bat cave kind of stuff. Oh wow, that's a lot of spitters. For spitters, you stand close enough to them, their attack period is the same as spider warriors. The player... Oh, so the close range attack is prolonged as well, huh? The player range attack is too far, they do a ranged attack, or... Yeah, So if you stay closer to them... You have to be pretty close though, don't you? Unlike the spider warrior which like jumps. That sounded like a spitter. Yep, that's a spitter. Okay, you know, let's... Okay. See, he's still spitting, and I'm... Oh man, you'd have to be so close. I don't know if I like that. You have to be really close to avoid them spitting, and if you're that close, they will hit you with a regular attack. That was a good place though to practice because it's more open. Maybe I should go back. You have to be practically standing on top of them. Yeah. I'm kind of like more interested in trying fire. Because it allows you to attack them without them doing anything in return. Okay. And they actually have... It is insane. Wait, okay, now that is interesting. All of a sudden they don't start on fire. Like, what are the odds that you will start them on fire? It's lower apparently than I thought. Look at this. Okay, wow, that is not good. Not good at all. Okay, I don't understand why last time. Was I just getting lucky? Like, every single time I hit them before, they were igniting. Thanks for the follow, WW6256. Interesting. It doesn't help that he acts like such a dunce when it comes to attacking spiders. Like, I actually have to click on them for some reason. Well, does anybody know why Wortox does that? Or is it just something unique to me? Maybe I have a mod that does it. It's sort of like de-emphasizes targeting spiders. I don't know. Like right now, if I hold down force attack, nothing happens. I actually have to click on it. For some odd reason. Where is it? Alright. Once you do get them lit up, it's great. It seems to be really hit or miss. Like, do any mobs have fire resistance of some sort?
I think they've already been lit on fire. They might have a resistance. Not entirely sure though.
It seems to me I've seen it with some other bosses or mobs as well, where it's not like they're immune to fire, but you sometimes have to hit them a lot of times before they actually catch on fire. And that seems to be the thing with the spitters that I've been running across recently. The first few that I fought, like, they would ignite almost the first time I hit them with a torch. Oh, suppose instead of using a torch, I used a fire staff. That guarantees that they'll ignite, right? Like, if they're capable of igniting, they will guarantee ignition when you hit them with a fire staff, won't they?
Yeah, true.
Unlike something like a torch where it's kind of like proximity or contact based, or I don't even know what kind of fire ignition that's considered. Stuck on something. Apparently those pillars do not show up on the minimap, so you can get stuck on them and not even realize what you're stuck on if you're looking at the map. Okay, I see there's a lot of blue mushrooms over here. Or there are a lot of blue mushrooms. Righty, righty, right. Right as rain. Wait, what does he say about the mushrooms? Did I quaff a shrinking potion? Is that like a reference to Alice in Wonderland? In many ways, fighting spitters reminds me of fighting the bishops. Although I would say the bishops are probably easier to manage in terms of the amount of damage.
Well, yeah, because all you do is just tank them.
Well, I've been lighting them on fire recently. And they do ignite every single time. Whereas now spitters, I've been trying the same strategy and it does not work nearly as well.
No, that's not even that pretty much made out of metal.
It's surprising, isn't it? You'd think a spider would be more combustible.
Yeah, you would think an organic would be combustible as compared to something made out of metal.
Yeah. Apparently it's not, though. What I should do is I should go over there and get that Thulecite club. That way I increase my walking speed by a little bit. I'm going to be exploring a lot here. Makes sense to get the Thulecite club right away.
I guess.
Let's see here. Which direction is it? It's up here. I don't know if I have enough Thulecite though. How much was left over? Wait, what phase is it? It's dawn phase. Yeah. Not quite yet. Oh! The monkey became normal. There's an ancient statue. Oh, wait. Are there any... Oh, I can make a pickaxe. Here we go. Just pickaxe this stuff down. Thulecite. There's another statue over here yet. Blue gem. I think I got a lot of the statues that were in these ruins here. So I'd have to like hammer down walls. There's one over there. But I should have enough here to make the Thulecite club. Oh wow, I have 2 yellow gems now. Alright. Oh, I still needed one more Thulecite. One short. What can I examine that? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, there's a construction amulet here. I can use that instead. Ooh, I can get the Gatekeeper's Club skin for it. Nice. Alright. Now I shall be speedier. What is the Thulecite Club speed? 10%? Yeah, okay. 10. They added new characters in the Iron Hulk. Oh, so you can finally fight it, huh? That's a pretty big update. Did they add it all at once, or is this a more recent thing? And not more recent. Was it all at once, or was this stuff kind of a build-up over time? Alright, I need to explore for Toadstool here. It all came earlier today. Ooh. Well, looks like I have my hands full then. Keeping up with single player. Okay, I'm gonna explore a bit over here first. I think there are usually 3 toadstools or spawn locations. I've only found 1. This looks somewhat promising. More marsh, or not marsh, wilds, I guess it's called. Yeah, so the biggest limiting factor here would be the living logs for making one of these. early in the game. I was thinking, you know, instead of an additional thulecite suit, I could craft a club, which would be more useful until I get a walking cane. But it would require me to find... Oh, wait, touchstone? Yeah. Require me to find totally normal trees that early in the game. How many does a normal tree give you? 3 when you dig it up?
3 if you dig it up, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's enough to make 1 thulecite club, so I'd have to find 2 trees if I also wanted to make the star color staff.
Well, it's also enough to make a shadow manipulator.
Wait, shadow manipulator is 2, right?
Yeah, it's 3 if I recall.
It's 3? I guess you need... Yeah, you need the whole thing then. Are these rock lobsters? Sound like rock lobsters. What's going on over here? I heard something. Yeah. It's funny how I don't even think about rock lobsters when I'm down here anymore. They used to be like such a big meme. People bringing them up top and everything. And I don't even think about them when I come down into the ruins anymore. They've gotten to that point in DST. Sadly.
I mean, you can still use them for spider farms.
Yeah, oh wait, are they hostile toward Wortox? I don't think so.
I don't know.
This looks promising. What's over here? Like a mosaic. Whoops. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like there's usually... Or the Toadstool somewhere around this kind of stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Free souls. Could gather some of them. And this is a small caves, I'm pretty sure. It's small and I still have trouble finding Toadstool. Well, it's not necessarily trouble, it's just it takes too long.
Yeah, I'm just wondering when they're gonna come up with Willow change.
Is she the next character they're revamping in DST?
Yeah, this month.
Oh, wow, okay. Just when I was getting accustomed to Wortox. Hamlet is planned to be full release May 14th. Wow. So I guess we're like seeing the end of what it's gonna look like then. Probably not a whole lot else to add. Is this Toadstool over here? Could be. Nah, it's just more mosaic. Mosaic is a disappointment because it's very similar in appearance to the way the Toadstool area looks. In terms of like the terrain layout.
Cave. Yeah, the caves.
Well, it's a mushroom mosaic. I call it mosaic. It might not actually be what it's technically called, but you will have red mushrooms and blue mushrooms and green mushrooms, kind of all.
Well, I think that's just the wild shroom biome.
Is that what they call it? Wild shroom? Okay. Well, this is the last
That's
day.
what I call it anyways, because you find them all over the place, and it's great for Wakeford.
Why is it so beneficial for Wakeford?
Well, since you can't eat the mushrooms themselves, you don't have to worry about trying to get specific mushrooms to grow in your planters. And instead, you can just build a base near one of the wild shroom biomes.
So you're using them as filler or what?
Yeah, just use them as filler.
Oh, okay.
And you get
right, because it's year round then?
Yeah, pretty much, except for autumn, but by then you already have plenty of food to get through autumn.
Hadn't really considered that. So you're just using mushroom planters, right?
Yeah, like, I don't even need berry bushes.
Right.
Because like, as long as I keep the living logs coming in, I should be good.
Sounds like it. Is that really the best source of food for Wakeford Underground? Close got a new skin, unfinished robot body.
It's a really good source though. Because, again, you don't have to worry about mushrooms.
Thanks for the follow, K family.
Filler. What?
Close says it's winter, okay. Day 1. I better get the hell out of it. Well, wait. I can just... No, I can't. I need flint to make the pickaxe, and I don't have it. Alright, I need to leave. There's an exit right over there. Shiver me timbers. I almost had a rabbit fall on my head.
What?
From an earthquake.
You know, if you had a spiked helmet, that would actually be one easy food source right there.
Would that actually kill it? Or like, are they invincible until they hit the... Like, that's the thing, right? Is it determined when you hit the ground what it's going to be, or is it determined when it initially starts falling, whether or not it's going to be a certain resource? Because maybe it's not determined to be a bunny until after it lands, in which case it would still hurt you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a guru.
Okay. Alright, okay. This is pretty close to the base. At last, I can get a walking cane. Hopefully. I spent an entire year without one. Zero out of 10 would not recommend. You just killed him? No tusk? Wow. And that's supposedly a 50% chance. Wait, sounds like there's some fun going on over here. Ah. Thank you for the free food.
Oh my, looks like you got a spider queen.
Close has one. I happened along here at the right time. Now, I am getting hit so often this time, tonight, by shadows. This had almost never happened before. I was so good at avoiding them. Oh, that's 19. Oh, I just love the pause there, Wortox. And of course I said that sarcastically. When your character is insane, sometimes they have this massive pause. Okay, that's gonna over... Oh, it didn't. It almost overloaded me! Come on. Okay, well. When you're insane, sometimes even when you try to force attack, your character wants to stand there and rock back and forth with his head in his hands for a while. Which can mess up your kiting patterns. Oh, it's a full moon tonight. Which means it's been 10 days since we got the atrium hearts. Interesting. I still haven't found Toadstool. It's brutal. Oh, got hit again. That's what I'm saying. How am I getting hit so often? Right. Got any beefalo hats? Oh, I suppose I should just use the tam, huh? That's pretty decent. Alright. This is gonna go badly, isn't it? Oh no, this is already done. I have to take the staff up. Is that the other Star Color staff? Are both of them turned now, or is it just the same one?
I do not know.
Oh, okay, same one. I guess now that I have the tam, I could go back down. Don't know where the other one is. I used it for... what was the name of it? The Shadow Pieces fight, so it might be over here. Really? I'm not seeing it. So... perhaps not, then. Yeah, oh, here it is. Here's the Star Color staff. So, I'm not sure if I want to go down to the ruins during the winter. It's a lot less iffy, or it's a lot more iffy, I should say. I could always burn grass and twigs, I guess, as an impromptu fire. And I should also prefab a campfire just so I have one. Hatch a larvae egg? How long does that take? Because I think we have one.
It takes 2 days for it to hatch.
Is it in the chest? I think it's in the chest.
Yeah, it does set things on fire.
In the ruins, though, it wouldn't be much of an issue. I don't think I've ever used one. So it'll be interesting to see if I completely screw it up. That's a lot of juicy berry bushes. I'd hate to see rot happen. You can wrap the larvae tooth when you don't want it to be out. Oh. That's interesting. Like in bundling wrap?
Yeah, I guess that works.
Well, I'll give it a go then. It started to stink. Okay, we've got one bad twig. Need to get rid of that. Where is it? No shovels, apparently. Oh, there's one. I've helped it, he says. When you dig up a diseased or a sick twig. Roasted carrots.
Well, friend, there's a mod that allows you to cure these plants.
It does what to the diseased plants?
You can cure the disease.
Oh. You can also just turn it off sometimes. If you want. I always say larvae when it's larvae.
What?
The larvae egg and the larvae creatures, they're not larvae. I make the mistake frequently of calling them larvae instead of larvae. Alright, 33% chance drop from slain dragonfly. Similar to a tall bird egg, by keeping it near a fire for 2 days. If it becomes too cold, it will change colors and break, dropping rocks. Right.
Yeah, you need a fire going for 2 days.
I can't use the scale furnace, huh? It's not warm enough?
I'm not sure.
Let's find out. I mean, I'm assuming... Yeah, okay, that doesn't
You've
work.
got enough turf, so... I guess you can test it out later.
No, I tried it. I dropped it next to it and it doesn't... It still shivers.
Oh, it still shivers?
If you drop it near to the skilled furnace, apparently... It's, I don't know, Roasted, your connection's good. How far away is carrots? How do you cure plant disease? Well, you can just dig the plant up if it isn't actually diseased yet. So for example, with the twig, the sapling, I guess I should say here, I dug it up, which means I can plant it again and it'll be fine. If it does get fully diseased though, you just have to dig it up and write off the loss. It will turn into rot and twigs, I think.
Yeah, you just say your goodbyes.
Yeah, and I guess in theory you could run out if you let a big crop die. But with world regen, pretty sure berry bushes and twigs and grass come back.
Well, I know you can get twig trees, which won't get diseased.
Yeah, twiggy trees are good for that. By the time I finish hatching this thing, it'll no longer be winter. Not really, but it feels like that sometimes. I guess I could go and fight Dragonfly in the meantime. Then again,
Yeah,
somebody
make
has
sure
to
the
tend.
fire going.
Yeah, somebody has to tend the fire. What else could I like do in the meantime that doesn't require?
Actually, you probably could put it next to a lava pit. Those things are usually pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean, will it crack like if I put it in my inventory right now? Well, I'm gonna give it a try anyway. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, you're trying to hatch it in your inventory?
Now I'm gonna put it in my inventory and take it over to the lava pits.
Oh.
I was just wondering if that, during transportation, if it was in my pocket, right? If it got too cold, would it freeze and break in my pocket? Or does it only do that when it's actually on the ground?
I think it only does it when it's on the ground.
That would help. It doesn't seem to be changing colors right now in my inventory. Okay, let's see. No, that doesn't work. Well, that's cheesy. Okay, close. Thanks for stopping by.
Right, so the lava pool doesn't work?
No, lava pool doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah, really. I'm surprised, but hey.
Wow.
Clay wants you tending that fire, boy.
Hey, you can freeze the larvae and you get a pretty nice trophy.
Or you get some nice rocks. Good luck with Toad. Thanks, Alan. I still need to find it. I've spent 10 days in autumn searching, and no luck so far. I found one of the spawns, but it's not the right one. And here comes the snow. I guess what I could do is just like take it with me and keep building campfires around what I'm doing and set it down there. That way it wouldn't be tied to the base. In the meantime though, food might be on the agenda here. What else? What does that change it to? Honey ham. Reminds me of tending the sprinkler in Hamlet. That obnoxious device.
The heck is a sprinkler?
Because it only lasted like one day, so you'd always have to babysit it.
Seriously, what does a sprinkler do?
It allows things like nettles to grow outside of the wet season. Or the humid season, I think it is. It's mostly important for growing nettles, but you can use it for other stuff as well. Like grass, I guess, and twigs, berries, stuff like that. I usually used it for nettles because there was like a physical limitation based on its proximity to water, so you couldn't build a lot of them. You needed one to be built in the jungle, and it needed to be really close to water, and usually there was like only one kind of decent place to put it. So like you wanted to optimize your space for nettles, because that was the important thing to grow.
Oh.
Did you play Hamlet at all? I don't know if you did.
I have not tried it yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've got the DLC.
Yeah, there's quite a bit to it. I don't think it is quite as different as, let's say, Shipwrecked was. But there's a decent amount of new content in it. Pigs, okay.
Oh, I remember. Do you know the starting island is usually pretty small?
In Shipwrecked?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of small, isn't it?
Yeah, there was this one time where I spawned with the biggest island you've ever seen.
Like it had many biomes on it and stuff?
No, it was just there was just the beach and there was the jungle, but it's a huge island. Like, you wouldn't believe it. And there was also a little lake, which had a bunch of, what was it, seaweed?
Yeah, you can have seaweed in Shipwrecked.
What?
I said Shipwrecked has seaweed in it.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, there was just a little lake in the middle of it that had a bunch of seaweed. So I just built like a raft I can harvest it whenever I need it.
It's a bit like a lagoon in there. Let's see if MacTusk is back yet. Nope. They would not roam too far from home. And babysitting an egg. What were the odds?
Hey man, soon enough you get to have it burn down your base.
Let's hope not. See, where's that bundling wrap? Is this it? Wax paper. I guess that'll work.
Well, then you have to do it real quick.
Bundling the tooth?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it before, so I'll see how it works.
Yeah, neither have I. Well, I guess it would work since the tooth technically no longer exists.
If you drop the tooth on the ground, it disappears or something?
Well, no, the tooth. You just leave the tooth on the ground, the larvae just stays. Actually, thinking about it, the larvae would actually be pretty useful in the caves, especially the ruins.
Yeah, in the winter.
Well, yeah, winter, and then you can burn down those hutches that those monkeys have.
It's got to be close to hatching.
Yeah. If you have it on the ground for 2 days, it'll hatch.
Well, it wasn't uninterrupted, I guess. I put it in my inventory briefly. It reminds me of Robin, however you want to say it, from Hamlet. It seemed like you could force him to hatch if you had the Iron Hulks perform their laser attacks on an area where the egg was.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was more than just coincidence. Like, they were fighting me in my base, and they just randomly happened to hit Robin's egg, and it hatched. And I think it was premature for the hatching. There's a way to now make jungle turf in Hamlet. I guess that helps. Can you dig up jungle turf yet? Because that was the thing back then. You couldn't even dig it up, so you couldn't really build a base there. I guess it just kind of makes me realize how long I've been out of it. Out of Hamlet, that is. Okay, I can make a weather pane here. I think. Oh no, I don't have enough feathers, do I? Pretty sure I used them all up for luxury fans. Yep. Oh my god, waiting for this thing is torture. Like, look, it's day 4 out of 15 in winter already, and I'm just still waiting for a stupid egg to hatch. Sweet and cozy as a clam. Are clams known to be sweet, really? Should also bring my moggles down with me, but then again, I need the hat for warmth, I guess. There's just like nothing to do in the base. Well, I mean, obviously I could organize it, but like, it's not a long-term base. I mean, maybe I can just do a little bit of exploration down there. Top this off, briefly explore, and then I'll come right back before the night. How about that? Using bramble bulbs to make dense turf. Do the brambles actually yield seeds now? That's new to me as well. Digging it up destroys it. The jungle turf? You can dig it up though. I thought like the thing was before you couldn't dig it up. I know the poisonous stuff would destroy your fork, for example. And this is why moggles are so essential for Wortox.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, at least in the caves. That works. I still want to like do a playthrough as Wortox, beating as many bosses in 1 year as I can. I still want to make that happen, but it's clear to me that this could be a bit more difficult than I thought because a lot of other stuff. A lot of other new stuff to cover. Wortox isn't even new anymore. Can you think? Imagine that. This, just keep in mind, this is supposedly a small caves world, and it's still massive. It's still massive. Why would you want them to be so big? Even if you were building a mega base, like you can't mega base the whole thing. I just don't understand why these worlds are so large, I guess. by default, right? Because that's the thing too. Like, this is not something I changed. By default, the world starts out, I think, in large mode for 6 players. Alright, I probably should go back for the egg. Let's see here. How close am I to the exit? Skipping a hop, perhaps? I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to jump this, but there is a light. Oh yeah, I can jump this. Okay, here we go. There. I need to take the time someday to download more NCS songs.
And you could check out the 99 Lives.
Yeah, theirs sounded more like trap or rap. I'm not sure exactly what. It's a little bit different, for sure. I was listening to a few of their songs, and that seemed to be kind of like the feel of it. It's alive. Oh no. Let's hope it doesn't burn anything in the base down. The extra adorable larvae. So apparently is it gonna follow me? I've never ever used one of these. Does it not follow you at night? Okay, that's weird. My mom still has mine somewhere. Okay, it does follow you. Right. What am I going to do with this thing? It'll start a tree on fire. Alright, this could be useful. You are blessed with eternal youth. Yes, you are. What does that even mean? How is the larvae blessed with eternal youth? I'm not sure I get it. Well, let's head back down. Wait, does it actually go down with you? Or is this one of those stupid things that stays above ground? Because I'm suspecting it stays above ground. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Oh look, Pengulls. Okay, this could be interesting. Come on, extra adorable larvae. Let's set some stuff on fire here. Just be chill with the Pengulls. There we go, that's good. They kill it? No. Fiends. Leave it be. I didn't know it could die. I guess that makes sense though, because it's not a pet. Okay. Can it die to fire? Wouldn't that be the greatest irony in the world? Three guesses it doesn't come down with me. Which makes it very not useful. Like if it just came down with... Oh, it does come down with it. Alright. Willing to revise my opinion on it then. How about that? Alright, it's my own portable source of heat. It does. You can put it in bundling wrap? The tooth? Or the... I imagine the tooth. Wait, what happens if I put the tooth in the bundling wrap? I have no idea. How does that even make any sense? I don't even get what that's supposed to do. I mean, it comes down fine on its own. So I guess no need to bundle wrap it. Ugh. Does it need to be fed or it will die?
I don't know.
And how much health does it even have? Because the bats were hitting it. Does it regen health? So that's about source of light, I just realized. Look at this. Which of course is useful down here in the caves because sources of light are few and far between. So wouldn't it be really useful then in worlds where you are playing like lights out? Probably be handy to have it, but I guess it only exists in DST, so how many people are going to be playing DST lights out? Probably. Oh, they disappear when you bundle it? Interesting. Yeah, this is gonna suck, isn't it? If it dies, I lose the tooth, right? It doesn't come back like Chester. It isn't one of those things like, oh, as long as you have the tooth, you're good. Yeah, this is dangerous. Oh my word, is this ever dangerous? I really pigeonholed myself in here. Hey, if I just ignore it, nothing bad can happen, right? That was a dead end anyway. You can feed it ash and charcoal, and you lose it when it dies. The tooth turns to ashes. Okay, so as long as the tooth is not ashes, I'm good. Alright, let's see. Is this actually warm? Yeah, it's warming me up. Huh. That's pretty nice. Because then I don't have to worry about lighting stuff on fire all the time. Oh wait, there's something over there. In addition to me getting killed. Okay, this could be bad. No! Yay. Okay, this is a bit suspenseful. No doubt about it. That was close. I didn't have any armor on. Are the spiders picking on my lobby? Oh great. Once again, I do not understand why... This must be a mod that I have, but Wortox does not want to target spiders, even when I force attack. As long as they're not targeting me, Wortox ignores them. I should also go back up and try for Mac Tusk again. Oh boy. Not good. That was really, really bad. That's what happens when you're looking at the map, man, I tell you. It's easy. Easy for that to happen. Alright. There. Okay, what am I gonna do about these rabbits? Well, that's silly. Okay. You can't soul jump onto something that you can examine, apparently. If I disabled the examine button, then I would probably be able to soul jump to it. Brutal. Well, here's an exit. How far away am I from the base? Because Mac Tusk would be useful to be able to make the walking cane, and haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. Which is why I'm running around with a Thulisite club. If you don't feed it, it starts burning stuff. Okay, well, down here it's not gonna matter much, I don't think. That was another thing that was happening when I was, you know, navigating via this map. I started starving to death and I didn't even realize it. Because your screen doesn't turn red when you're looking at the map. Like, just like right there where I was freezing. I do not see any sort of freezing when I'm looking at the map. So that's an interesting idea for like a mod that would show damage and freezing or overheating while you have the map open. I'm not sure that'd be useful to many people, but... Bum 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 bum. Let's go kill Mac Tusk here. What mod lets me walk with the map? It's one by EZG. I forget the exact name of that. You can type in the mods command in chat and I'll list the mods I have. I think it's called like idea testing. It's like a very generic or general name. And sometimes this feature works and sometimes it doesn't. Like when I first installed it, it worked flawlessly. And then it seemed like the author updated it and it didn't work so well anymore. And now it works again, like 2 months after that happened. I really like it because you can use it for things like navigating roads in winter. Like I can stick to this road very nicely, much better than I could ever do if I was just in-game. And it is a client mod, so you can use this on any server. Well, pretty much any server, I imagine. See, now I get to walk to 2 heat sources. Or not. I really need to, like, buff my heat here. Oh my god, this was a long ways away from base, wasn't it? Wait, does this thing still have pathfinding? I don't think so. So yeah, okay, the mod can only pathfind short distances. There used to be this Pathfinder API that was an interesting concept. Basically, you could click anywhere on the map and your character would walk there, but it was really, really glitchy. And what would happen is after performing such a trip, you'd have to log out and log back in because otherwise your character would be sliding across the screen. Even though in the actual game, you weren't sliding across the screen, on your on your client, it would show your character just sliding across the screen. And this was obviously a problem because if you're trying to fight and stuff and you're just slowly, like, I can't really do it. It was slower than a walk, but your character just sort of slowly slid right across the screen, which made fighting almost impossible because you're not sure exactly where you are. And that's why you'd have to log back off and back on to fix it. So the API was cool, but there were massive problems with it. I think it's hungry. I got ash for you here. No. It died. Apparently it doesn't heal. Well, today I learned. You really need to protect it. So if I had wrapped it up, oh my god, I wanna roll back. Because I wanna know if I'd wrapped it up, does it get all of its health back again? It was in advanced controls? Okay, that could be. It's either advanced controls or idea testing, I think. Because Cotton Wool's mod was hide stuff. So I think EZG had both of those other two. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, since I hadn't tried this before, I'm gonna go ahead and bundle wrap the tooth because I want to see what happens when you do this. Okay, yeah, it disappears. So, who was it that said? Was it Roman? Said that if you unbundle it, it respawns. Does that mean you get all of its health back? Oh, I really need a mod that shows health of mobs. Or like companions, like Chester and stuff. Because apparently it doesn't regen health. That's the only way I can explain it dying to one spider hit. Because it obviously had been hit before by more than just one spider. So either it regenerates health really slowly, or it never regenerates health.
What?
The health will remain. You tested once and your larvae died. Okay, well, let's try it again. I'm gonna try healing it. Can you heal it? What's going on with you? Apparently you just have to really be protective of it. Can you heal it with things like spider glands? Because I've got a lot of spider glands at the base. It's useful that you can wrap it up in bundling wrap. I imagine the same doesn't apply to things like Chester, though. Would it apply to a tall... You know, the tall bird doesn't have a key, does it? There's the small bird. It's just kind of tethered to you by default. Alright, let's unbundle it again, and I'm going to see if I can use some spider glands to heal it.
When it pulls it.
What are you playing?
I am playing Town of Salem right now.
Oh, that game.
Yeah, that's why I've been quiet.
I've heard a lot of stuff about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised I actually won this round anyways.
Give. So you can't give it. What does heal it? Does anything heal it? Do you have charcoal? No. Stop setting stuff on fire. Wait, does the flingo kill it? I hope not. I'll try again at a different point in time. Yeah, so is there no way to heal it? You have idea testing, so it could be advanced controls. Yeah, I think Cottonwool is probably right on that. If you log off the server, the tooth, the lava disappears with you.
I probably should. Because it's not like the, you can get multiple larvae.
Yeah, but I mean, how do you fix its health? Yeah, the health problem. Is there no way to heal it? Like,
Are you trying to heal the larvae?
The lava, yeah. You can't heal it with spider glands.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so is it not burning anything?
Right now it's not, but it can.
It's probably because it's winter.
Well, when it was next to something that could smolder, it was burning.
Oh, it smolders?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you can see right now that crock pot smoldering. Yeah, that's really tedious. I never use. Oh my god, it's smoldering again. Wait, if it hits the adorable lava twice, does it actually kill it and freeze it?
If you freeze the larvae, yeah.
Oh my god, it's frozen. Wait, it's supposed to wrap it up right now. Yes!
You just killed a larvae?
No, I wrapped it up before it could unfreeze.
Yeah, there's your trophy now, man. How do you feel?
Pretty much the same.
You just made yourself a trophy.
You can heal it with healing salves. Oh, okay. You just can't heal it with the spider glands. Did Close make any healing salves? I thought we had like a chest full of them, but maybe you used them all. Yeah, I don't think we have any left. Okay. Well, I haven't prefabbed it, but I can. So, what am I looking for? Rocks. Was it in Chester? I think it was in Chester, yeah. Oh, I also need ash? Come on. That's why nobody ever makes that stuff. It's just too complicated. I'll get my torch here. What else? Let's burn some stuff down. Well, actually, there is an easy way to do this with the ash. We take a stack of something and burn it. What have we got? 22 grass? That might work.
Yeah, you can always burn some grass.
Yes. And you get 22 ash from it. Or I should burn the pine cones. That would be a good source of ash. Okay, here we go.
But the wood farm.
There's always more than enough to go around. All right. Let's see if I can heal the lava. Going to unbundle it right over here. So there's the tooth. Alright, let's see here. Heal. It didn't make the healing noise, I don't think. Nope. I have no idea if this is healing it or not, but okay. How much health does it even have by default? I don't even think it says on the wiki. Like, nobody really knows anything about this.
Alright, it should heal 20 health.
Oh, okay, here we go. It has 250 health. If we hatch... Let me just quickly read this. Provides heat and stuff like a dwarf star. They will starve to death after 2 days if they can't find anything to eat. So you can't just like leave them somewhere. I guess you could leave them inside bundling wrap though. If the lava is frozen, it will turn into a rock and die after a while unless it is hit. It doesn't really say whether or not it ever heals, so I guess it doesn't. Picking the lava tooth in bundling wrap will also package it, halting its hunger depletion, loss of warmth, saving it from potential attackers until the bundling wrap is reopened. Huh. It doesn't.
You can reset the hunger meter by putting them inside of a bundling wrap.
I think it said it paused it.
Oh.
It says halting its hunger depletion. So it's not a cure-all. That's pretty interesting though. I did not know you could bundle it. 250 HP. Yeah. It turns out I was looking at the page for the lava egg, not the actual companion. So, I was going to go over and kill MacTusk. Yeah, so for any fight, you should probably wrap it up and only unbundle it when you actually need to heat something up or cook stuff. Like, it would be very useful for that, because it's basically like having a portable fireplace, pit, whatever. I need armor and egg. Here we go. Oh, wait, ice staff? I like using ice staff for this fight. Ahaha! Walrus tusk. Yes. Got the gold. What else? Do I have everything? I do. Trot along with speed and poise. I guess I can get rid of the Thulecite club now. Right. Okay, I'm gonna top off my hunger and then I'm gonna continue the search for Toadstool here. And this time I'm not going to risk the extra adorable lava. Should have killed those bats for the souls. I kind of forget about that as Wortox. Bats are actually useful. I suppose Wendy also wouldn't really have a problem with them, would she? If you have Abigail around. I don't know. I don't play Wendy. I'm kind of looking forward to the character revamps, though. It gives me an excuse to play characters I've kind of written off. Sadly, I really didn't have time to fully play Winona. Like, she seems to be a character where her abilities kind of come out later game. I can't imagine, like, building tons of catapults everywhere to fight every boss, right?
Hey, Raising.
Hey, Nimbus.
Who is this? Oh, it's Nimbus.
Mm-hmm. What have you been up to?
More homework.
Alright. Nothing very fun, huh?
Mm-mm.
Well, apparently there is new stuff coming to single player. If you've played Hamlet, there's a new boss and 2 new characters.
I saw the post of the 2 new characters, but I haven't read up on the updates.
Yeah, apparently it's the Iron Hulk, from what I heard from someone in chat. Which, of course, is something that we kind of all knew was going to happen at some point. The Iron Hulk was put together. Should be cool. Today I learned how to take care of an extra adorable larvae. You can bundle it in bundling wrap. I would have never guessed that that would work. Bundling the tooth will make it disappear and protect it, and it comes back when you unbundle it, so. Is there anything over here? I'm just like, I'm kind of at a loss for where the hell the Toadstool could be at this point. Like, a lot of this stuff has been explored. I might change my mind on thermostones. They seem to be quicker to heat up, which is nice. As opposed to like heating your character up. I'm really breezing through here now. Finally got my walking cane. After spending an entire year without one, and just my Magiluminescence. Ooh, there's something over here. Can we get... No, I can't.
Are they going to remove Hamlet from the people who had it as early access or the demo once they release it?
I don't think so. I'm not even sure they can do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything to worry about. In terms of like needing to play it before it gets released. I mean, I wouldn't blame them for actually wanting people to pay for it, but hey, it hasn't kind of happened yet. I'm pretty sure they've given away other stuff for early access, but I'm not sure what it was. Was it actually Shipwrecked? I don't remember. Wait, what is it fighting? Rock lobster? Yeah. Ooh, this could be promising. What's over here? So it doesn't look like the rock lobsters attack me, so that's good.
They should attack you though.
I mean,
They are the ancients that have seen everything.
let's see. Now they will. Yep. I mean, I attack first, but hey. At least I know I can bait out a reaction. This looks promising, and it's not. It's another dead end. Oh, come on. I found the second Toadstool area, and it's also empty. So typical in a cynical sense. And next world, I'm gonna see exactly how small I can make the caves. I'm gonna make them as small as possible and see if I can put up with that. I wonder if that rock lobster forgot what I did yet.
Did you kill one of them for a soul?
Never. Sounds like a losing battle. Although the rock lobsters are killing bats for me for souls.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some good left there. Yep. Freezing over here. Let's see, where's my extra adorable lava? Right, you're in charge of warming this egg up. And it only costs 3 grass. So cozy, it's almost unpleasant.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I need to find a mod that gives me health values for pets or
For what?
companions.
You can just have the health status.
Is that the one
Am
with the hearts above the spider in the mod image?
No.
Oh
it's
no,
not that
no,
one.
it's an older one.
That
yeah,
one doesn't give
okay.
you the health of every mob.
Okay.
I'll show you the one I have.
I think I know the one you're talking about. It's been around for a very long time, hasn't it?
It's been what for a long time?
It's been available for a long time. It's not like a new mod or anything.
No, it just gives you a yeah, it's just called health info.
Health info, yeah. It is server side though.
I mean,
Which
you're gonna be playing
I
on the
am
server
the admin.
anyways.
Yeah, it is my server, so. Well, what usually ends up happening is, I forget to enable it when I'm starting a new server, and that's why those tend to get overlooked on my new worlds.
Yeah, there's the mod right there.
Should put it in DS Don't Start chat.
Don't starve chat. So you just want me to join your server just to do that?
Oh, you're in the server though, aren't you?
Not in the game. I mean, I can join it real
Oh,
quick.
no. I was saying in the Don't Starve, like Discord chat, I guess.
Oh, Discord?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So let me see. Well, where did you put it? Just DM'd me it? I guess that works too.
If you want it in the server, I guess I just put it in the server.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so what do we have so far? There's one Toadstool there, one here. Where would the last one be? It's like there's really nothing that uniform about it. It could just be at the end of anything.
Yeah, it's like Hutch. It can be anywhere.
Unlike oh wait, it might be up here. I'm gonna go up there. Isn't Chester always like next to the road though?
No, yeah, that's Chester. I'm talking about Hutch. He can be, as far as I know, he can be anywhere in the caves.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was right about Chester, because I seem to remember that being a thing where you could regularly find Chester that way. I find Hutch most of the time just heading towards the wilds biome. But
Well, that thermal stone cools down real fast near the larvae.
yeah, what is up with this? The lava isn't warming up the thermal stone. It was warmer last time when I did this.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's weird. Like, is it just because the season, the winter season is getting a bit long in the tooth? Chester's always near the stagehand. What is the stagehand near, though?
I found him on the opposite end of the map from the stagehand.
I never focus on that, so I can't say if that's true or not.
Well, Roman knows a lot about the game, so I don't imagine they're wrong about this.
Yeah, I'm just saying I found the eye bone away from the stagehand.
Oh, found Toadstool.
You found him?
Excellent. Yeah. It's a miserable, tiny little space to fight into. Ooh,
Hey, at
thanks
least
to the...
it's great for catapults.
Yeah. Thanks to the host, Starkells. How's it going?
Oh, they're raiding us.
Oh no.
Prepare the defenses, lads.
And protect the extra adorable larvae.
Yes. Show them the power of crossbows.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive raid. Kells beats us if we don't raid. I usually host, so I'll be sure to pass it on.
Kills beats us if we don't raid.
I'm not sure I've ever, like, seen you before, Starkells. Did you host me, like, one other time? Let me see if I can... Oops. I was gonna follow you because I need, like, cool people to host. Anyway, what are we doing here? I just found the Toadstool, and the objective now is to set something up to kill it. This is currently winter though, so probably won't be fighting it tonight, but tomorrow I think there's a good chance of it. And this would be the first time killing Toadstool with Wortox for me. So it's a bit interesting.
Huh.
I'm planning on using the... what is it called? Where you have some flingos. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need ice for the flingos. I think we have enough ice, but I need 4 flingos, I think.
What are you using the flingos for?
Well, it's sort of like you burn the Toadstool, from what I understand. I've not...
Oh yeah, you burn... Okay, so you need to place flowers.
Wait,
right
just
where
right...
Toadstool is.
Flowers or walls? I thought walls worked. They don't?
No, it needs, it just needs to be anything flammable that you can place. Word.
Oh, wait, so why don't... Wait, because the walls get destroyed? Is that the reason people don't use them?
Yeah, whereas flowers, they don't get destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody suggested walls to me, I'm not sure why.
I'm not sure about that either, but basically you just plant a bunch of flowers, you get the star color staff, and you summon a star on top of those flowers, and they will be lit on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
And
thinking
yeah.
the same thing except with the walls, so I guess the walls don't cut it. Interesting.
No.
Alright. That would require it to be at least spring then before I can do that. Def CU, I think you rated you once in a while back. Yeah, I think your name is familiar. I'm not 100% sure though. I could look at the log, but I don't keep it open usually. I probably will have to in the future. Like the log of people who follow and stuff like that. Raid. Host. Walls work, flowers just work better. Oh. That's interesting. Is it because of like flowers of different combustibility or
No,
otherwise
it's
I can
because, again, the flowers don't get destroyed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how could somebody say that walls work then if they just get destroyed in the first like attack?
Like, yeah, every time they get destroyed. Actually, I need to.
You still have Streamlabs on, by the way.
I have Streamlabs on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the page open for it.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's still logging stuff. I can check it. It's just like not right. Oh, there's a spider den. Yeah, we had a Weber here, and of course Webers make spider dens.
Hey, it wasn't me this time. Wait, I never did make a spider den. I burned my spider den on accident.
I have nothing against the Webers of the world. It's just, you know, you want them to be far enough away from the base. Alright. It must be flowers. Toadstool will destroy walls, and items will be far from the dwarf star to burn. Suppose you just like threw... Suppose you didn't plant the walls and you just left them laying on the ground.
Well, then there's also the problem where you need to replace. You just need to constantly keep getting the resources every time you want to get. Every time you want to kill the Toadstool, because you lose some of the resources when it breaks.
I'm pretty much convinced to try flowers first.
Yeah,
Wait,
just
what?
go with the flowers.
Oh, I think the spiders killed my extra adorable larvae. Well, it was an interesting
did they?
time. Yeah, that's a really high maintenance thing, but...
I mean, hey, you can make it into a trophy. I'm just saying.
What, make the ashes into a trophy? Put them in an urn.
No, you freeze the larvae, and when it breaks free of the ice, you get a
A frozen one?
you get a pet. What was it? A petra?
Well, what ended up happening was it died, and therefore the tooth turned to ash. All we are is dust in the wind. To feed the bird this meat. Yeah, this is going to be the first time I've ever tried killing Toadstool this way. In the past, I've just done it the brute force kind of way.
Oh, I don't know. I guess you can do it that way.
Well, you can't if you don't have other people on the server, and at the moment, I'm the only one here, so I need to come up with a better solution.
I mean, you can do it solo, which is like, of course, it makes it easier because you limit the amount of trees that can actually spawn.
Oh, really? The trees are dependent upon the number of players fighting?
Well, no, with the flingos, because they freeze the Toadstool.
Oh, you're
Basically,
saying
limits how many.
you're saying if you use the flingo strat.
Yeah, if you use a flingo strat, it makes it so he just does less.
Right.
So it's really good if he's trying to spawn the trees, because he spawns less trees.
Okay. Yeah, so the butterflies are going to be a problem. We don't have butterflies yet. Like, this is the worst season. This is the only season where butterflies are not available.
Yeah, at least you can get the flingos relatively easy.
Yeah, I should probably stock up on a little bit. Well, no, we got enough ice, actually. It's not needed. Makes pierogies.
That reminds me, Raising, I have a question.
Okay.
What are the different types of like world traps that there are? Because I ran into, what was it? I was just running around and I found a chest and I opened it up and it turned into winter.
There's probably an ice box.
Well,
Yeah, there was a
yeah, there was a winter trap,
thermometer
which is...
in a nice box.
So yeah, there's the winter trap, which you activate on the last day of spring. Basically, you give yourself an extra winter. Really useful, actually. And there's also the rot trap, which you can find in the swamp. Basically, any food you have in your inventory turns into rot.
Oh jeez.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's a question I've always had. Is the ice box, like the season-changing ice box trap, does it even exist in DST? Because I've never seen it.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, it spawns in DST. I haven't seen the summer trap though.
Yeah,
in
is that the one with the hounds around it and fire staff?
I think I just... I'm not exactly sure because I haven't seen it in a while.
Because that's
Wait, what the hell is going on here? Who set all this stuff on fire? I don't get it. Like, what happened?
I think it's the
exactly?
larvae getting revenge.
Maybe. Maybe it died and started on fire? I bet that's what happened. A spider probably bit it, didn't it? Yeah. I think
Dumbass spider.
I think when the spider killed it, that's what happened. Yeah, I need to know whether or not you can actually heal the larvae. It doesn't seem like you could, because I tried healing it and it still died. Alright, is the Flingo going to be able to deal with this or not? Okay, well, it's in alert mode. I can't really do anything with it at the moment. Is there any way to easily get it out of alert mode besides just waiting for it to stop? No, okay. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't come back to the base. It's still burning. I didn't even know we had 2 pig houses down here. Okay, let me get the fan. Putting into this.
Yeah, so when are you setting up a twiggy tree farm?
Aren't I?
Oh, you are?
No, I'm just wondering. Are you asking why I'm not?
Yeah. You don't see any twiggy trees.
I wasn't planning on
That you
playing the
farmed.
server that long.
Oh.
I was originally planning just to play the 3 seasons.
Oh. Guess you got stuck in a loop.
Well, then I decided to try for Toadstool because I'd never really killed Toadstool with Wortox before. So I wanted to try that.
Or with the Flingo.
Or with the Flingo, yeah. But I mean, I could jump into one of my other worlds where I've got more stuff to do that if I like wanted to strat. Summer and winter traps are disabled by default in DST, although they can be enabled from a server-only mod. Okay. So for all intents and purposes, they are disabled.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably because players would wreck servers by changing them.
That would be epic,
changing
though,
the
wouldn't
season.
it?
What?
I said that'd be
Server's
pretty
just
epic.
starting
Though.
and someone runs into one of those traps and activates it, making it winter for like day 3.
Yeah, day 3, that would suck real bad if you just had winter all of a sudden.
I just kind of wanted to like join public servers and randomly turn them into winter in the middle of autumn.
Yeah.
Could be fun. Alright. So other ideas. I could start preparing for Field Weaver. Oh, what did I need? Oh, I needed moosling feathers. Oh, that's right. It's like everything I want to prepare for. If I want to make the weather panes anyway.
You need to kill some goats.
I need to kill
Sacrifice Satan.
some mosslings. I've got close killed, what, 2? I guess I could go kill more. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Just harvest them
Probably
again.
should kill more.
Always kill more. It's in Wortox's nature. That's why I call him Wortox instead of Wortox. Wortox with an A. War. It's terrible. I did accidentally do that a couple of times though. I misspelled his name as Wartox. So we're putting the war back in Wortox. What can I say?
You know, who doesn't love a good old war?
I forget
Pigmen versus
exactly
the
where they are.
spiders, the best war.
What?
Have you ever entered the console and just like spawned a ton of mobs to see them fight each other?
No, what you do is you set up a giant rabbit and spider farm.
How big is Giant?
The entire map.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty giant.
And you have it set to always dusk.
Always dusk. Yeah, that's one setting that I need to remember to change on my worlds, like when I'm doing mod showcases and stuff. I need to remember just to keep it all day, all the time. Because otherwise what ends up happening is like I'm in the middle of explaining something and it turns dark, and then I have to open up, like, what is it called? This thing. Too many items?
Oh.
And open up too many items and then advance the day cycle, right?
Now, I just wish we can actually name the world presets we have.
You mean
Oh,
instead of
God.
having to change it every time? I wonder if there's a mod that does that, because if there's a mod that... Yeah, okay. I need other stuff. I forgot to bring the ice staff with me. Is there anything I could use in lieu of an ice staff here? No, not really. Oh, boomerang.
Yeah, it just has custom preset whatever number you have it set to.
Hey, I'm in favor of it. Oh, are you kidding me? How terrible was that? Rip. Okay, Spider. It's just me and you now. You lost the element of surprise. Never did like using boomerangs for this.
I never understood how to use a boomerang.
You hold the action key after you throw it.
Oh, you just hold it?
Yeah, you just don't want to be next to something. Because, like, if you go and pick up grass instead, for example, then you don't catch it.
Yeah.
You also want to hold it after the boomerang comes back. Because if you do it before that, it will not act as if you can catch it. So in other words, it has to hit the target before you can try to catch it. At least that seems to be what I've seen. I don't usually use boomerangs because in general the ice staff is just far superior.
I mean, a boomerang's pretty cheap though.
Maybe. I mean, hounds drop a lot of gems. Let's see here, what am I gonna do about this hound wave? I don't have... I mean, I got a dark sword, I guess.
Might as well use the goats while you're there.
Yeah, I suppose. Why not? Nothing like a good spider to get in your face.
Yeah, it's just one more mob for the hounds.
Mm-hmm. That is actually
like
doing...
you don't use your hand bat for the hounds.
If I use the hand bat for the hounds, it'd take me longer to kill it because the hand bat's spoiling.
You're wasting durability from your sword, though.
I'm not worried. Crap. I dropped all my souls. Oh well. That's
You
what
dropped your
happens.
meatballs.
I dropped my souls.
Oh.
Soldier boy. There we go. Don't worry, I'll use the hand bat for this.
So aren't you able to make the electric darts? You can, might as well, so you can just get some goat milk.
What do the electric darts require? I haven't made them. Like canary feathers?
It shocks things
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Yeah, I don't have any saffron feathers. I should set up the on my established server. I should set up the canary bird cage down there. That would actually make a lot of sense. Wait, is this the last one in this herd? I thought there was more than this. How many are left in the herd? It's the worst part about it being night. I don't know exactly how many are left, because if there's only one left, oh, okay, yeah, there's more than one left. Excellent. Let the slaughtering begin. Keeping things tense, no armor. Mm-hmm. Okay, I know there's one horn around here. Where did I leave it? It's probably up here by the swamp, the pond. Hey, Shadow Duelist. I recognize you from the forums, I think. I know I've seen that name before. I'm not sure it's spelt with an O in it, though. Oh, there's the horn. Nice. Oh, I also... Okay, yeah, I'll just get rid of the boomerang. I wonder if Close brought those boomerangs over here. They were placed next to this statue as if it was part of the set piece, but I don't think I've ever seen a set piece with two boomerangs. So... Yeah. Close might have brought those over. Oh, it's that song that doesn't have any music to it.
You just have that one song in your playlist.
Well, what happened is I got a playlist from Payday 2, or this is Payday, but occasionally I just get the whole soundtrack, so then I put that in rotation, and then sometimes it has bad songs in it.
Oh.
And I just
So you
don't
just have the
remove them.
songs playing
Yeah,
for
you know, you
everyone
should.
to hear.
Oh yeah, yeah. It provides like some ambient background noise for the stream. I turn off the music for DST and instead I use those soundtracks. Because there was this idea, you don't want dead air during any sort of live performance. It's a very common concept in radio. It's the reason they end up with bumper music in between like the show ending and the commercial break beginning, You just don't want there to be dead air because it makes it. I guess when you have a video format, it's more excusable because if you can see something going on the screen in terms of video, you're not as convinced that nothing's happening or that there's no show on. But on radio, like you don't really want to do that. Hey, France. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Best air.
I don't even know what that means. It is you, Shadow Duelist. Okay, cool. Now, the question is, how long will it take for me to annoy you to the point where you're pissed off at me? I'm half kidding.
Bets.
No, it's just happened in the past where, like, I guess people think that they know me and then they're surprised by something I do and they like, oh, you actually suck more than I thought. I'm not trying to suck more. It's like
you're not trying to, but you just can't help it.
Yeah, sometimes it's like a personal failing. Well, the one that got me, and I'm not going to name names on this, but apparently I created a video about a certain concept in Hamlet, and this person had just done that like 2 days before or something, and they thought that I was like watching their videos and copied them. It's like I don't watch anybody's videos, so I have no idea who posted it first and stuff like that. And I was not the most amicable in trying to resolve that. I was very defensive about it because it's like a bit of a touchy area because I've like actively tried to avoid being influenced by the things other people in the community do, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, I would say. Probably more bad than good, but yeah, it set me off, and that did not make that person happy, but I think they understand where I'm coming from now. It was just like one of those things that stuck out in my mind, you know, somebody that I knew from the forums who ended up disliking me, let's say, because of something that I did.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you can't walk on eggshells, what can I say?
Just gotta walk in the hot coals.
I'll walk on my extra adorable larvae.
What larvae?
Well, if I'd remembered to bundle wrap it, I'd still have it.
Oh, you still have it?
No, I don't. It died.
Kill them.
It died, yeah. Okay, I think what I want to do is I'm going to fight Dragonfly here before winter. Wait. Do we need to worry about Deerclops? I haven't seen Deerclops.
I mean, Deerclops spawning while you're fighting a raid boss would be pretty nice.
Where's my Panflute? I might need to make another Panflute at this point. It's down to 30%. Yeah. Alright, where's the deconstruction staff? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here we go. I'm probably just going to deconstruct it and rebuild it. 30% is just like, it's not enough. Like, she could potentially enrage 4 times. It's unlikely, but it could happen. So. You know who it is? I wouldn't want, I don't want anybody to assume they know who it is. Maybe it's bad that I kept it anonymous, because I don't think it is who you think it is. The only reason I don't mention that, it's a very tricky, like, situation. I don't want to, like, get anybody, like, annoyed with them or anything like that. They're actually a very, like, I like them as a person, even if they don't like me as much anymore. So it's not the person that people probably think it is, but okay, what am I pamphlet here? Oh yeah, I need more reeds. Yeah, like, please don't assume it's somebody and then go after them or anything like that. That's not. Oh, I actually had another wow, I had another mandrake already. Alright, Panflute ready. Wait, so I can make another one, can't I? Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Oh, there's deer collapse. Excellent, excellent. Okay, just wanted to make. Okay, I gotta leave. No, actually, let's not leave. I need a bloody mandrake.
What? You're just gonna let your base go to ruins because you need a mandrake?
Yes, it's a matter of principle. All right, I want to fight him over here by these dragonfly ponds. That way I don't have to worry about heat.
Might as well get some free labor.
Clipping and clapping, here comes a stomping. I don't even think I've seen all of Wortox's... Oh, he's probably going to go for those walls. Wortox's quotes yet. Guess I'll use the Hambat. It's a pretty beat up Hambat, but hey.
You,
At least
you didn't even bring any dark swords with you.
I have one, but I'm not sure that... Oh. He is here. Wait. There he is. Oh, wow.
What?
Nope. I didn't have armor on it for a second there. Okay, here we go.
Oh boy, he destroyed some of your walls.
Yep. It was actually a good thing, because otherwise he can tend to wander off. And then I have to wander around trying to find him.
But it costs you a stone.
Yeah, it does. Oh. Okay, getting greedy. Yeah, okay. Stick to 4. Or not. Wouldn't it be funny if I accidentally ate it? Alright, since I need the pamphlet over here anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Alright. You have that mod. Oh, the mod that allows you to remove durability from thermal stones. I used it for a while. I decided it really didn't suit me because I don't use thermal stones that much anyway. I know somebody use them like full time. But you know, for summer I almost always use the umbrella, and then for winter I'd say half the time I use the thermal stone and half the time I use just regular insulation, be it a B-flow hat or TAM, as you can see here. Alright,
yeah, during winter, just like wear the hibernation vest, the B-flow hat, and the thermal stone. You pretty much can last a long time.
Isn't that different for DST, the way the thermal stone interacts with the insulation? I thought it was worse in DST as opposed to single player, but I really, it's been a long time since I read anything about that. Where's the hound's teeth or the bone shards?
I mean, it's extra insulation, still better than nothing.
Yeah, the way I understood it is that insulation that the player wears is not applied to the thermal stone, at least in DST. Apparently we don't have any bone shards left. Okay. I'm looking. I see a tooth, but no shards. Okay, I'm gonna hammer. Plenty of bones up here. At the moment, I'm kind of waiting for spring for the butterflies for Toadstool. I guess I could put the flingos up. I'm just not sure. It could go bad. Okay, we got any skeletons around here? There's one. Thermal stones are a lot worse in single player. Oh, okay. Goes to show you how much I know. Keep barking. No! Stupid. Can you outrun souls? I don't think I've outrun one yet. Like, if you're out of their range, they won't automatically home in to you, but once they start homing in, I don't think you can outrun them, can you?
Wait. Is it because you can hold a certain amount of souls? Is that it?
You can only hold 20.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, have you played Wortox
No.
at all? Oh, okay.
I haven't. I have to either buy him or weave him. I still haven't done neither.
Gotcha. Thermals can be a detriment in single player, but they'll never harm the player in DSD. So isn't that why people liked thermal stones in single player, though? Is because you could do things like throw 2 of them in a backpack and then overheat yourself? Because you can't do that in multiplayer, can you? I'm pretty sure you can't do that in DST. But that was something that was really common that a lot of, like, top tier, whatever players you want to call, used. Right, because you could just keep the backpack next to a fire pit, and then you just pick it up, overheat almost immediate. Well, not almost immediate, but in a really short amount of time, and then take it off, put on insulation, and you're good to go. So I thought that was the reason people liked the single-player version of the thermal stones over the multiplayer implementation. I was just down here for some light bulbs. You can't. I've tried. If they're okay, so if they're homing, they will always hit you. They despawn if you run for long enough. I mean, if you are Wortox and you keep teleporting away, would you eventually? I should try that once, just for the fun of it. See how much speed you'd need to actually outrun them. I don't mind the extra equip slots, but extra inventory mod. Oh, wait. Is somebody using extra equip slots? I've never used extra equip slots or larger inventory. I do use a lot of mods, but
I use
none
the
of
extra
those.
equip slots.
So you can have the backpack in addition to like chest armor.
Yeah, it allows you for the
Yeah.
armor and a slot for an amulet and a backpack.
I mean, isn't that functionally the equivalent of just giving yourself more inventory slots?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, sure. Wow, I haven't like a lot of people showed up today that I haven't seen in a while. Like the Shore and Sea and France were 2 of them. And of course Shadow Duelist. I'm not sure if Shadow Duelist has dropped by before. Though I really do have to quit for tonight, unfortunately. So Toadstool will have to wait for tomorrow. Oh, the music? Is it just too loud, or you just don't like the type of music that I play? You can't get comfy in loud music chans. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty... I can get different music, but I will always want some sort of background ambient noise that is not just Don't Starve. I'm sorry, Don't Starve does not... it doesn't provide enough consistent background music to suit my tastes. Okay, I'm gonna look for somebody.
Just no dead air allowed.
Yeah, we have a
You're
bias
not
against
allowed
dead
to
air.
die in this Twitch stream.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna shut the server down here. So, I'm thinking of hosting Graver here. He's playing single player, Don't Starve. So just give me a second here. And there's your dead air. All right.
And so is the stream ending or something?
Yeah, I'm going to be closing in just a second. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. It's
All
music,
right.
any music? Okay, yeah. I can't do... I can turn it down a little bit, but yeah, I'm going to continue to use music. All right. Yeah, sounds like I'm caught up on everything. So thanks everyone for watching. The few of you who went ahead and followed, and of course the person who hosted, I need to remember their name. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to have to in the future remember to keep my Streamlabs open so I know who this is. There's Moist. I recognize that person.
Moist.
It was Starkells. I think, yeah, Starkells. Thank you for the host. All right, everyone have a good night. Thanks again. See you tomorrow.